Hey friends, it's Hope and today I'm here to do my October TBR. Now last month I was in like the worst reading slump ever and I did not want to read, and I don't know if that was because I didn't do a TBR and I wasn't motivated to complete that challenge, but this month is going to be a lot different. So I am so determined to stick to this TBR. It is half a guilty pleasure reads, half kind of that Halloween paranormal spooky type of feel reads. So let's get this going. We're gonna go ahead and start off with my guilty pleasure reads, and those are going to be Nora Roberts books. So The Next Always and The Last Boyfriend. This is book 1 and book 2 of the Innsborough trilogy. I already read book 1 and I really loved it. I rated this book a 4 out of 5 stars, and I am currently about 60% through with the second book. I'm not loving it as much. This love story just seemed to flow so much more and felt just supernatural. This one, on the other hand, seems really forced. But if this one ends up really sucking, then have no fear, friends, because I have book 3, which is The Perfect Hope. And it's really funny because I don't read a lot of books with my name in it, and the main character in this book, her name is Hope, and she actually appears throughout this whole trilogy, but she's like the main focus in this book. So I'm actually super excited to get to this one. So these 3, of course, are my guilty pleasure reads. Now let's get on to the spooky reads. A book that I just got from the library is Slasher Girls and Monster Boys, and it is by a ton of people, and one that I'm particularly interested in is Marie Lu. Her Legend trilogy is my all-time favorite trilogy, and then she wrote The Young Elites, which has such a different, twisted, dark feel to it, so I'm very excited to see what her story is about. So this cover is just adorable and a little bit spooky, and I'm freaking excited to get into this. The next one I have is The Adoration of Jenna Fox by Mary E. Pearson. This was my TBR jar pick for last month and I failed to read it. Well, I read like 30 pages of it. It definitely is giving off some futuristic Mara Dyer vibes. So things aren't really what they seem, and there's definitely some paranormal futuristic something going on in this book, and I'm dying to figure out what happened to this Jenna Fox girl. For my TBR jar pick for this month, I picked Read a Hardcover Book, and for that one I'm going to do the Dream Thieves by Maggie Stiefvater. This is the second book in the Raven Cycle Quartet. Maybe there's a 5th book, I don't know. But anyways, I really did love the Raven Boys. It had such a unique feel and just really unique characters. This definitely deals with paranormal a lot, and so this is the perfect spooky paranormal October read. Last but not least, I have The Great and Terrible Beauty by Libba Bray. I've heard a lot of people say that I need to pick this book up. I think it takes place in London way back in the day, and it may or may not involve witches. I'm not really sure, but we're gonna give it a go hopefully this month. Alright friends, well that does it for my October TBR. Let me know if you guys are also reading this book. I've seen it around BookTube a lot, and so I'm interested to see how many people are going to try and read it this month, and if you guys have already read it, what are your thoughts? Until next time guys, I hope you have the most wonderful day, and I'm sure I will see you soon. Bye!